Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now I don't know if you can see behind me there, but we're actually somewhere a little bit different today. I found a little river. We're not in London anymore. I've actually come all the way down to Wiltshire, not purely for the fishing, but while I'm here I thought I might as well get some line in the water and get some footage for the channel, eh? As I say, a little bit different. It's not a park lake, as you can see. I've got no idea what the stock is on this little river. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a little stretch. If we don't get anything, I'm going to jump in the car, back on Google Maps and find another little stretch and do that. And we're going to do that for the rest of the day. Lovely little adventure, get some beautiful scenes of the countryside. And who knows, maybe one or two fish, eh? We'll find out. Let's go. Right, so first cast under this bridge, or towards the bridge anyway. Don't know if I mentioned it before. Just going to see this underneath. Don't know if I mentioned this before, but last time I fished here, I have fished here a long time ago, 2 or 3 years ago. This river was half the size it is now, and it was completely clear, so I could actually target or see the fish I was targeting, and I was just using free line and bread, and I had quite a few fish out, trout and roach, but as you can see, that's not going to be the case today because it's very flooded and very coloured, but we'll see. Now I've got something on here, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's a fish. Here we go. That is my PB radio. Oh, she's a beauty. Oh, the things people throw in rivers, eh? World radio. Well, that'll be going in the bin. When you want to film a nice cool shot of you walking across the bridge, but you forget your fishing rod. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, forgot my rod. So I just popped into the local village, into a little cafe, get myself a coffee because it's a bit cold outside. As I was leaving, the girl was like, "Oh, careful, because the lid can be a bit funny." I was like, "Oh, what kind of jokes does he do?" And she just looked at me like this. Complete silence. Could have had a pin drop. And I was just left. I don't think I'll ever go back in there again. Last spot. I'm not overly hopeful. I'll show you exactly where I am. Let's have do a little tour. So the only access I've got to the water is from this bridge. This is quite fast flowing through here, so I'm probably going to discount that, although I might have a couple of chucks in there. You've got this little backwater here which I'm liking, sort of a slack in between the two channels, and it's also quite fast flowing though, as I've just found out when I dropped my little lure in there, and then we've got this bit of water here. Now it all looks quite hopeful on camera, but the reality we shall see. But I owe it to yourselves, I owe it to myself and to the channel to try everything I can now I'm here. So let's get on it. Now, there's a small chance that I might get shouted at here because over there is someone's garden. So technically it's probably a private bit of water, but you know, we'll see. God. Good start. Oh. This heavy braid, as I said earlier, doesn't like these light lures. It's not made for it, but I didn't want to put, I have got a reel with really light line on it, 6 pound mono, but I didn't want to use it just in case I did get anything big. I know that was wishful thinking, but I'd rather be over prepared than under prepared. I'm just twitching this along the bottom. So, as flooded as the river was, I decided to carry on fishing despite the weather. I carried on for about an hour, but without any luck in the end. So I decided to give up. I was soaking wet from my head to my feet. But I thought to myself, instead of just putting the video out on the channel, another blanking video, I thought when I get home, I'll pop down to the Park Lake and hopefully get a pike or two to pop onto the end of the video, and then at least there'll be some fish. So that's what I did. Got myself onto the Park Lake and got everything set up. I even got myself a new tripod for the GoPro and got that all set up. However, as you've probably come to expect from this channel, things didn't go exactly to plan, but I'll leave that to your man on the lake to talk about now. Right, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to have edited this, but one video, 2 locations, as you can see. We're not in the countryside anymore, we're back on the Park Lake. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not filming this on my GoPro, I'm filming it on my phone because I left my flipping SD card at home. But there we go. You know, I've got to make do now. I've even bought myself a new tripod for the GoPro so I can set that up next to the rods and get the takes and everything, but not to be. It is what it is. Right, we're on the Park Lake. We are dead baiting. I just thought, because I blanked on the last session when I went into the countryside, I thought I'll catch on this session. I've got my lucky charm on. We'll catch this session, and then I can tag that on the end of the video. So hopefully I'll get a fish that I can show you.
It's a fish?
It's a fish. Yeah, it's recording.
Sweet.
Here we go. Little jack.
Brilliant.
Better than nothing.
Nice fish.
Let's get it back. Carry it over. It's gone back lovely.
Brilliant.
Woo. Cheers, mate. Now, as soon as that one went back, I put it straight back in exactly the same spot, and the rod screamed off again. Now, a little story between the takes. I actually had my phone sat on my chair recording the rods the whole time, and then the guy who filmed the first fish actually turned up, and I wanted to show off the fish that I'd had previously, the one last week, the 19-pounder. So I took my phone off to show off the fish, and obviously that was when the fish screamed off. The alarms went, hence no footage of the actual takes. So there you go. I was talking away to the camera in this footage, but because of the poor audio quality on the phone, you can't hear any of it, so I just thought I'd talk over it from home, really. Sort of give you a little bit of a guided tour. So here he is, look, just about to put it in the net. Really excited. So excited he nearly drops the net, as you can see. It's been a while. And yes, she's in the net. Beautiful. I'll leave it over to Gary now to show you the fish.
Anyway, good luck, fella.
Thank you, mate. There we go, guys. Get her in. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. There we go. Beauty. Try and get a little bit of a close-up on them lovely patterns. Nice fat head on her. She's angry. That's number 2 for today. Only I left my GoPro at home. I had so many plans, but I'm happy with that. Let's get her back. Right guys, I didn't manage to finish an outro last night for various reasons, which I won't go into now. But first of all, just wanted to say, if you've made it to this point in the video, through all the mobile phone footage to this point, then thank you. Thank you for sticking with it. Secondly, I'm going to try and promise that something like that won't happen again. We'll try to keep it together in future. And also, I just wanted to say, we are currently on 66 subscribers, right? Now, I've had this bright idea. It's called 100 fish for 100 subscribers. Now, if we can get the channel to 100 subscribers, I will write a list down of all my subscribers on a bit of paper, right? Then, in one single video, I am going to go and catch 100 fish, and for each fish, I will read out a name of a subscriber and dedicate that fish to that subscriber. So, I know what you're thinking, Gary, mate, you've caught about 5 fish in 10 videos, but don't you worry about that. I've got a plan. I've got a plan, so don't you worry about the fish, you just worry about getting me to 100 subscribers, and we will do the 100 fish for 100 subscribers video. Tell your friends, right? If you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed, then subscribe, right? And once you've done that, get on the phone, ring your nan. She'd love a bit of this, your nan. It's good, clean fun, music, nice bit of scenery, lovely man walking around fishing. Tell your nan, she would love a bit of this. Once you've told her, tell everyone else, right? Get us to 100 subscribers and we can do 100 fish for 100 subscribers. You'll get your name on the video. Cheers, guys.